Krishna. A long time ago, there lived a wicked, heartless king called Kamsa. He ruled the city of Mathura, which was then the capital of the Yadava kingdom. Kamsa had immense greed for power and imprisoned his own father in order to become the king. He had a sister named Devaki who was married to Vasudeva. One day, a divine voice from the skies warned, Kamsa, beware! The eighth son born to Devaki and Vasudeva will be responsible for your death. Fearing that this prediction would come true, Kamsa threatened to kill his sister at once. But everybody in his kingdom pleaded with him to spare her life. Finally, he said, I will spare Devaki on the condition that every child born to her is killed by me at birth. So the merciless Kamsa kept Devaki and Vasudeva imprisoned in a cell and posted many soldiers to guard them. In the next few years, Devaki gave birth to 6 children. Each time a child was born, the guards would inform Kamsa. Although Devaki and Vasudeva cried helplessly and begged for mercy every time, Kamsa would kill the newborn child immediately. Many years passed, and it was time for the 7th child to be born. This time, the gods knew that the child had to be saved because he too would have a part to play in the killing of Kamsa. So the gods magically took the baby to a lady called Rohini, who lived in the house of the village chief Nanda and his wife Yashoda in Vrindavan. Kamsa was told that the baby had died. This baby boy was Balarama, Krishna's elder brother. Soon it was time for Devaki to give birth to her 8th child. Kamsa knew that this was the child destined to kill him. He therefore had Devaki and Vasudeva chained up. He even arranged for elephants, fierce dogs, and lions to stand guard around the cell. Yet, when Krishna, the divine child, was born, all Kamsa's measures went in vain. The child did not cry, and the chains that bound Devaki and Vasudeva mysteriously broke loose. The guards fell asleep, and so did all the elephants, dogs, and lions. A divine voice from above said, Vasudeva, take the baby to Vrindavan, to the house of the chieftain Nanda. His wife, Yashoda, has just given birth to a baby girl. Exchange the babies and return. The doors of the prison opened magically, and Vasudeva set out. It was raining heavily, and he had to cross the river Yamuna. The river was flooded, and there were no boats to get him across. Then another miracle happened. The baby stretched out his foot from the basket and touched the water. Instantly, the waves grew calm and the water level decreased, so that Vasudeva could now walk across the river easily. The town of Vrindavan was asleep when Vasudeva reached it. he found Nanda's house and saw the baby girl sleeping next to Yashoda. Vasudeva replaced this baby with Krishna and quickly started back. Vasudeva's journey back was easy. He went inside the prison and placed the baby girl next to Devaki. Soon the guards woke up, and so did the dogs, the elephants, and lions. The baby began to cry, and the guards ran to inform Kamsa. Kamsa rushed to the cell and grabbed the baby girl by her legs in order to smash her against a rock. But she took the form of a goddess and vanished after telling Kamsa, "Beware! The one destined to kill you is alive." Kamsa had been told that the child destined to kill him would be a cowherd. Knowing that Vrindavan was a village of cowherds, he sent his spies to find out if a baby had been born on the same night. His spies returned and reported that a baby boy had indeed been born to the chieftain's wife on the very same day. Kamsa ordered the demons, "Go, find Krishna and kill him." The first demon was Putana, a she-demon who disguised herself as a young lady. Putana befriended Krishna with her charm and words. Then she gave Krishna milk that she had poisoned. Krishna drank the milk, but it had absolutely no effect on him. Instead, it was Putana who died. Soon after, a demon tried to crush Krishna under a cart full of pots. But Krishna kicked the cart at the demon and killed him. Then a wind demon snatched Krishna out of his mother's lap and created a great storm. But Krishna twisted the demon and smashed him against a rock. Krishna was no ordinary child. However, he was a very lovable and naughty little boy who played many tricks. He cunningly stole handfuls of butter and curd from pots that were hung from the roofs of houses. He broke the water pots of young girls and even stole their clothes when they went to bathe in the river. As he grew up, he became a hero in Vrindavan, for on many occasions he protected the people. Once, when it rained for days together, Krishna lifted up the great mountain Govardhan with his little finger, and the people took shelter underneath it. Kamsa had not forgotten Krishna. He decided to invite Krishna to the palace and kill him. Krishna and his brother Balarama left for Kamsa's palace. On reaching the palace, Krishna killed Kamsa and set his mother, father, and grandfather free. His grandfather became king again, and peace returned to the kingdom. Krishna and Balarama stayed on in Mathura. In time, both Balarama and Krishna got married and had children. The kingdom began to grow, and so they all moved to a magic city built by the gods, where they lived happily for many, many years.